Closer, closer, closer. Closer, closer from the last one.
My name's John Flay. I'm a current co-owner of a Regulator 28, and before that had a Trailcraft 5-metre alley boat. You know, as we get a bit older, we sort of wanted something a bit more comfortable, a bit faster, and something to get us out to the fishing ground quick and safe. And we looked at a whole heap of boats, contenders, yellowfin, and then really looked at the Regulator. And for our heavy sea conditions here, that's the boat we decided. And 24-degree dead rise, they ride really well and pretty safe boat. We were considering going across to America to go and test drive a Regulator before we bought one, and then we found out the guys from one brokerage here had them, and we drove the 34 that was out today, and also a 23, and we made the decision based on those two boats that the 28 was going to be the right size boat for us. So the 41, well, I'm very fortunate today to pilot the 41 all day long. We've had a great time. The owner wasn't able to come out today, but he was gracious enough to give us the keys. And yeah, so we've had fun with it all day and shown you guys the boat. And it's been, I've never driven it before, and it was a very simple boat to drive, very fast, very stable. It's got a gyro. It was amazing. We were out in some pretty ordinary conditions out the back today, having a bit of a jig. And it was like we're on land. It was incredible. So the 41's got four 425 horsepower Yamaha V8s, so 700 horsepower total. The boat's 41-foot waterline length, 47.5-foot total. Weighs about 10 tonnes dry, 2,200 litres of fuel. And we got 51 knots out of it today in some ordinary conditions. It's a very fast boat. It's the ultimate fishing boat if you've got lots of money. One of the main reasons we got into a Regulator was the ride, and they ride heavy in the water and yet very light through the corners. So they're very manoeuvrable, they lean over really nicely, but 24-degree dead rise gives you that really smooth ride, but they are very heavy in the water. And with the gyro on this boat, it's just incredible how stable it is in some pretty heavy seas. For a 24-degree dead rise, they always are fairly tender on rest. And it was incredible. It was very, very nice boat. I want one. So the stringer design on this boat, there is no timber in these, and they run this really heavy stringer system that they epoxy into the floor and then fully foam fill. So there is a lot of weight. So these boats tend to use more horsepower and more fuel than say a contender, but then you get that extra weight under the waterline, which gives you a different feel. So today was the first day I've driven this boat, and it's obviously a pretty large and intimidating boat to drive. And it's got Hellmaster, and it really allows you to dock and come in and out of the dock really easily. You can slide sideways, you can rotate the boat with just the flick of a switch. It was very simple. And when we were out today waiting for the guys to anchor in the Hatteras, we put it on spot lock, just sat there pretty happily. It was really simple, and I didn't think it'd be useful, but in such a big boat, it really was a great sort of thing to have. We were surprised about the quality of the Regulator, and it's sort of, I think one of the videos from Regulator describes it as the next level, and it kind of is. And, we're used to Boston Whaler sort of quality, which is, they're fantastic boats, and these are a significant step up. And you pay a bit more for it, but they really are a beautiful boat. In the cabin, it's got a double bed in there. It's got a full shower head, TV, really nice stereo system. So it'd be a pretty good boat to overnight at Rodo, even for a couple of days. It'd be a great boat to take up to Montebello's and do a north trip. So it'd be a lot of fun. We've only got 1 or 2 islands in WA, so it's not like the eastern states, but Rottnest really is. It's our jewel, and the waters are crystal clear. There are a few sharks over there, but they tend to leave West Australians alone. We do lots and lots of family holidays over there. I have the boat over across to Rodo probably 7 or 8 times a year. Go across and do a pub run, go for a fish, and have lunch at Rodo and come home. It's a good lifestyle. This boat would suit, really, a centre console's a fishing boat, but this is more than a fishing boat. So this would suit someone, one with plenty of dough, because they do use a lot of fuel and they're not cheap to buy. But if you're a really serious fisherman, you could go and do marlin comps in this in just about any conditions. But it's a great roto boat as well, so you know, it'd be a pretty good boat for someone who loves their fishing but also wants to go to roto and do roto days with the family.
Last one.